everybody. Welcome back to Monday with Molly. I'm Andrew Kosselman here with Molly Dean on the Molly Dean team. Every week we talk a little bit about the mortgage business, and today we're talking about a pretty hot topic on the news and on the radio these days. It's like a brand new loan program that's never existed before, the adjustable rate mortgage, otherwise known as an ARM, right? Molly, what can you tell me about this brand new loan program nobody's ever heard of before?
It's far from brand new.
Oh, it's been around?
It's been around,
Gotcha.
yes. We've been somewhat spoiled by lower rates, which we're still on the low end of rate spectrum over time, like over history,
Correct.
right? But when you come off of a market where rates have been lower into rates being higher, the biggest thing that people look for is the way to afford more house, right? So we talk about many varying programs out there. Lately, the adjustable rate program has been something that people are talking about again.
So I'm going to stop you for a second. So let's do what we did several months ago and just from a kind of 10,000 foot point of view, give a snapshot on what an ARM is, or an adjustable rate mortgage, okay? So recapping, most mortgages people have been doing the last several years have been fixed interest rate mortgage. So like your 10-year, your 15, your 30-year mortgage, right? How is an ARM different?
An ARM is, so it can amortize over a 30-year note.
What that means is the payments are as if you were doing a 30-year mortgage. Go ahead.
But for a fixed period of time, the rate is fixed. After that, based on whichever type of ARM you choose, the rate will adjust.
So there's different kinds of ARMs?
There are.
Okay, so there's like, what? Tell me a little bit about that.
You could do a 5-year ARM, so you're fixed for 5 years. You could do a 10-year, you could do a 7-year, and there's varying patterns in how often it can adjust and how much it adjusts, and all of that is going to be based on
specific program that you're going with at that
Yes.
time. Okay, so let me see if I can figure this out a little bit. So if you, let's say, put me on like a 5-year adjustable rate mortgage, my payments are going to be pretty much as if I was making a 30-year payment, right?
Correct.
The benefit is adjustable rate mortgages historically normally are a little bit lower on the interest rate than like a 30-year, okay?
Correct.
So what happens when I get to the end of that 5 years?
Well, it depends on which type of adjustable rate mortgage you're on. It will adjust, and it depends on what your adjustment time periods are and how big your adjustments are going to be. And
Does the term adjust, or?
When you mean term, what are you saying?
I mean, like, do I tack another 30 years onto that?
Oh, no,
what
no.
adjusts?
No, the interest rate.
The interest rate.
The interest rate.
So it catches up to wherever the market is.
Depending on what your internal adjustments are, based on the product that you chose.
Gotcha.
Sometimes they'll adjust every 6 months. Sometimes they'll adjust once a year.
Getting in the weeds here for sure.
I know.
But I think we can agree the benefit of an ARM is occasionally it's going to be a lower interest rate than what the market's looking at. But the downside is you just don't know where the market's going to be when that ARM runs out.
That is correct. A lot of people are hopeful that the market will go backwards, right? What goes up must come down. So now whether that's factual or not, we don't know, right? So some people are betting on the fact that they'll take it a shorter's not the right word, a lower rate to start so that they have a more comfortable payment, and that in the future they'll be able to refinance into a lower payment or sell or pay off.
Right.
You know, everybody has their reason for choosing an adjustable rate mortgage. It's our job to educate them on what happens at the end of it and compare it to what we know can be stable and consistent, and let the consumer choose.
I think everybody's figuring out that ARMs are more than just a 4-minute video on a Facebook page.
For sure they are.
So with that being said, I'm going to go back to what I always say. If you or anybody you know has a question, they just need to apply so that we can talk about that with them, right?
Yep, and
All
pair
right.
to their situation.
All right, that tiny little topic is all I had for you today, Molly.
Okay.
So thank you so much. Have a great week.
Happy Monday.